Hello, welcome to your daily oracle reading for Wednesday, December 4th, 2019. I'm Linda the Lightworker, and I'm so glad you're here with me. Let's jump into our cards. Our first card today is the Sibyl of Cups. Now I'm using the World Spirit Tarot deck. And so this is the Sibyl of Cups. Now the cup sign represent all of our water signs in the zodiac, which are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So for those of you with that in your chart, this is pay extra attention today because this will be especially true for you. And those of you that don't have that as a primary area of your chart, this reading is really a strong invitation for you. So here we have the Sibyl of Cups, this beautiful mermaid who is resting on the beach close to the water with porpoises, little animals, but she's gazing into this little seashell of water. Do you see that? So what's that mean? So, well, it means a lot of things. This card is an invitation for you to really look at your feelings, like examine your feelings. Now, do you see how she's gazing at the water? She's kind of amusing herself. She has a little smile on her face. She's topless. Good for her. Just out there reclining. It looks like it could be raining, there could be clouds, and there could be sunshine. It looks like all these different elements are appearing and these little sea creatures. But where she's holding that shell is down at her root chakra and her first chakra. And that area is where we keep all of that energy for our first chakra, which is about survival, being grounded, being rooted, feeling secure in just everyday life. And that means having food in your belly, a warm bath, being able to sleep comfortably in a bed, housed. So these are all gas for your car, all the first chakra stuff. Being able to take care of that. So what does that mean? Well, she's staring and looking at her emotions, right? She's examining these feelings that are coming up around your first chakra stuff. So that's what today's invitation is. Be able to step outside of yourself enough to look at that energy that's coming forward and be able to observe it. Observe your feelings so that you'll know how to soothe, calm those energies, especially those of you who've been having some issues come up around housing or automotive or work or income, just the general basic survival stuff. If you're having that triggered, especially feeling a little bit of the financial crunch because the holiday season is upon us and so we're expected to spend more money, what a bunch of blah, blah, blah. But notice how you're feeling. Look at your emotions around this, and it's an invitation for you to soothe some of these old wounds that are being triggered, especially those of you who are coming from a place of lack, because this beautiful Sibyl, she is abundant. She has everything she needs and support all around her. So when you're taking inventory of perhaps some fear that might have gotten triggered or some old programming that you might have learned from a parent or another loved one, how they vomit their crap onto us. That's their loving way. Bless them. They're doing their best. Notice that. Be able to sit in that emotion and pay attention to it. So let's go into a little bit of a clarifier from the Denise Linn Sacred Travelers deck. We received the beautiful miracles, these miracle card, and it says, expect the wondrous to emerge. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Now look how she's taken this water from a shell, gazing at that, and now it's this masculine energy looking at this lamp, isn't that what that's called in those Arabian Nights? And being able to hold on to that and see what's rising out of that. So miracles, the thing about believing in magic, and I know we had this card earlier, is that you have to believe in it. You have to believe in miracles because miracles are happening every day, all around us, all the time. But the question is, are you paying attention to that, or where is your attention? So be looking for your miracle, expect your miracle, and a miracle can be a very small a small kindness of someone holding a door open, like, oh my gosh, my hands were full and somebody helped me with the door. A miracle, a miracle helper has appeared. Miracles come in all shapes and forms. So what are your miracles, and how do you recognize your miracles? If you're having a hard time mentioning or seeing your spirit guides, be sure to call on them and look for their witness their signs, little feathers. Notice the cardinals if they fly by. Sometimes you'll get a faint aroma of someone. I have many spirit friends who visit me that, well, some that smoke, that smell quite terrible, quite honestly, but I'll get the big whiff of tobacco or a freshly lit cigarette, which was, when I was a smoker, one of my favorite scents. Like, I'll get that scent, or other ones of chocolate. My mother appears by the smell of chocolate now, which I'm really happy for her. So just notice where this is, because it's about expecting these miracles and noticing your feelings and emotions and tapping into that intuition, to intuit it. This is where the invitation is. Now, my water signs, I know you're good at this. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpions, you're so in flow with your intuition, you don't even have language for it. It is such a part of you. So those of us who may have more fire in our signs, or more earth in our signs, those fire and earthy signs require more masculine proof, because they tend to be a little bit more pragmatic. So this is the invitation for you to soften up and find and listen to that intuition. And here's our divine action card from my watercolor action card deck. Follow your intuition. I love how sunny this card is. Follow it. Find your intuition and see where will it lead you? Where is it taking you today? You know, I listen to a lot of Abraham Hicks. I find her very uplifting, especially when I'm having moments of struggle, especially with my own first chakra things, or have some minor health issues or whatever comes up in our lives. And her invitation is to be so in, she calls it alignment, but I call it alignment too, with your spirit or with your higher self, and trusting that intuition, so that you're taking action based on those impulses, the intuitive impulses that come forward. So learning how to discern what is my true intuition versus what is my mind telling me to take action is where we have to notice that in the body. And with this card, the invitation is to notice it in your lap or in your belly. So when you're having these thoughts, especially of, oh, I should call so-and-so about XYZ, whatever action, make sure that your actions, no matter what they are in alignment with your intuition, and that you're feeling it deep in your body. And rather than just, you know, I have that kitten's image of playing with the image in your head. So really lightening that up and bringing it into the body, finding those grounding forces and forces of being grounded, so that we're able to access all of our higher energies, our spirit guides, our angels, our own intuition, and of course be in divine alignment with God, Spirit, the universe, whatever words you like to use. What makes you feel in alignment? Remember to notice the emotions. And when we feel overcome with emotion, it's our responsibility to take deep breaths, to do our best to relax, and to put it into a place where we can observe it rather than relive it, especially with trauma. All right, my dear, it sounds like it's going to be a great day. I hope you know how much I love you and how grateful I am you stopped by my channel. If you're new to my channel, please be a subscriber down below. Or is it up above? Do I have a subscribe link above? Maybe not yet. Maybe soon. Maybe that's coming. But I am so grateful you stopped by. And if you're compelled to share my videos, please do so. I'd love to reach a new goal of 200 viewers. If you could help me with that, that is wonderful. All right. I love you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.